is Camilla. I'm from Creative Architecture. I'd first like to acknowledge the Wurundjeri people of the Kulin Nation, the traditional custodians of the land on which this project stands. We pay our respects to their elders past and present, and to all First Nations people of Australia. We acknowledge their continued and unceded connection to country and culture. 4 Pillars Gin Distillery. The brand was founded in 2013 in Healesville by 3 friends who at the time had 1 small copper still. By 2020, 4 Pillars was producing 600,000 bottles of gin a year. The area surrounding their original home in Healesville had been identified in the Yarra Ranges structure plan as the future recreation and tourist gateway. However, the current conditions did not reflect this aspiration. The original site was in the centre of this precinct and had lines out the door on the weekend of people wanting to visit. Our clients wanted to stay in their hometown, so the logical step for expansion was to build on the home they had already created. This is the site adjacent to their existing building, which is off to the right of the photo. Breathe were approached to help bring this vision to life. The design response began by understanding our client's main focus, which is distilling gin. This process was conceptually simplified as beginning with a base spirit, pouring this through a transformative chamber, and this base spirit comes out enriched. If we take this process and apply it to the visitor is guided through a transformative experiential chamber and comes out enriched through experience and information. The first point on this journey is the arrival, where the visitor is greeted by the copper veil, which wraps both the new site and the existing site with a unifying idea. Boiling hot water is a byproduct of the distilling process, and before this can be reused, it needs to be cooled. The veil acts as a passive heat exchanger, with the water running through the copper piping at high level, cooling the water and allowing it to be reused in the process. Once the visitor walks into the site, they come across the sensory experience. When the distilling process finishes, the botanicals and warm water are tipped out into a grate between the buildings, that runs between the buildings, carrying a strong aroma that smells like chai, with steam rising from the ground on cold mornings. Visitors can then enter into the existing building, where gin tastings occur and a view can be seen into the original distilling area. Once the visitor arrives at the new chamber, they walk through a portal lined with timber and can view the original collection, designed as a riff on the trophy cabinet, which houses the first gin bottle produced of each type. The visitor then moves through the main hospitality space, and once in the middle, they'll find Beth's Bar, the large centrepiece wrapped in copper, showcasing the art of cocktail making. Next to the bar is the first of 3 large windows, which looks down into the bottling space, showing visitors a behind-the-scenes look into the process. At the back of the site is the gin garden, with a pod for making gin and tonics, 2 portal windows for looking into the production area below, and a strong connection to the existing landscape that surrounds the site. Planter boxes are around the edge and they're filled with botanicals that are used in the distilling process that visitors can touch and smell. On the way out, the final space that is passed through is the gin shop. A variety of shelving types display all of the made with gin products, using various materials that allow for the products to be displayed in different ways. Completed last year, the distillery site as a whole is now on the way to welcoming 200,000 visitors a year. and the new capacity of the project allows the brand to produce 1 million bottles of gin a year. The new building is carbon neutral in operation, with a full electric commercial kitchen. Following the completion of this project, 4 Pillars became the first gin distillery in Australia to receive Climate Active certification. The project is a response to brand, with the copper material reflecting the stills and the circle motif from the brand's logo seen throughout the space. In the centre of the project are the gin pipes, which were designed to bring the gin directly into the bar from the production area below. And along with taps for tonic water, this reduces the glass recycling on site by 29 tonnes annually. Recycled bricks were used both internally and externally. And the materials throughout were left raw without coatings to ensure they could be recycled at the end of life.